So Apple Fanboy has literally been commenting this challenge for forever now, and it is to do an 82-0 rebuild with the Charlotte Hornets. So shout out to Apple Fanboy. He's always in the comments section. He's been saying 82-0 challenge with the Hornets or rebuild with Kenny. We're going to try to do that latter one. But yeah, today we're doing an 82-0 challenge with the Charlotte Hornets. Like I said, I haven't done an 82-0 challenge in a minute. It's going to be tough. Especially with this team, but you know we're going to be making some crazy moves. If you guys do enjoy these 82-0 challenges, drop a thumbs up on the video. Also, I'm in a great mood. My Steelers just beat the Ravens. We're 7-0. So, kind of crazy. I did not expect them to be this good this year. I thought maybe they would start off like 4-2, but 6-0. Excuse me, 7-0. They could be like 4-3, 5-2. I will definitely take it. But yeah, I'm looking at these offers here for 3 and Rozier. Ooh, okay. I do like the Devin Booker idea, but I also like the idea of drafting somebody because we get them on a pretty good contract. So I think I'm going to stay at 3. I would try to move like these players though. And I'm going to do just that. Oh, I could get pick 10 in Rubio. I'm actually going to take pick 13 from the Pelicans and their pick next year. So their first round pick unprotected next year for Rozier, Jalen McDaniels, and Cody Martin. So let's complete that trade. We can keep James Borrego for now. I don't really need to fire him unless there's like a really good candidate. Yeah, no. We're going to just stick with him. We should actually probably fire our trainer and pick up Randy Martin so we can get 3 training camps. There we go. Because I obviously don't expect to go 82-0 next year. So I don't really need to get a coach. We could try to go after like Brad Stevens when he's there, Nick Nurse or Steve Kerr. That's the other one I was thinking of. So we have picks 3 and 13. We also have 2 second-round picks, but I probably will just end up trading those and Cody Martin or Caleb Martin right now. And the Boston Celtics will give me 2 or a first-round pick and a backup. Yeah, I will definitely take that for Martin in 3 seconds or 2 second-round picks. Oh, I also gave my 2022 second-round pick as well. It is what it is. All right, so we have 3 and 13. I'll see you guys on rookie signings with who I take. All right, so I'm actually going to do this trade. The Warriors who drafted Wiseman at 2 are giving me Wiseman for pick 3. Yeah, in a realistic rebuild, I would obviously not make that move, but the 82-0 challenges, they're a free-for-all. So yeah, we are going to be making this trade with the Warriors. I'm guessing LaMelo went 1, yeah, Wiseman 2. Do the Warriors just end up taking Edwards at 3, or do they shock people? Nah, they take Edwards. Kungwu is still here at 13. Wow, so is Tyrese Halliburton. But I'm actually going to take Kyra Lewis. I don't know if that's a reach, but I'm hoping he pans out. Yeah, so we could have just taken the highest overall player in this class, Edwards at 3. Cole went 4, okay, Toppin 5, Okoro 6, Denny 7, RJ 8, Theo 9. So yeah, Wiseman's an 80. He'll be the starting center right away. Kyra is a 72. He'll probably be in the G League next year. At least I think he will be. We're picking up the team options on PJ Washington and Miles Bridges. I might look to trade Miles Bridges though. And wow, Kawhi doesn't become a free agent. All right, so he usually does. So I mean, I wasn't really gonna go after him. We're only gonna offer Devontae Graham. And we'll offer Malik Monk the qualifying offer because he'll have some trade value. So free agency. You got Giannis, you got AD. We're going to offer Giannis a deal. I don't think he would sign with us at all. And then I'm going to try to sign AD, but I'm not going to give him a no-trade clause. But yeah, I do want to move Miles Bridges, just the fact that he'll be a restricted free agent next year. I guess we could use his newer contract next year and package that with something better. We could go that route. I mean, getting Clint Capella would have been nice, but we do have James Wiseman. You know what? I'm probably going to do that. We're probably just going to give him a bigger contract next year and then trade him. I mean, I'm not even getting like that good of offers, so I might just wait to see what happens here in free agency. I might as well offer somebody else a deal. Like, I'll give Paul George a contract. I'll give him a player option. Not a no-trade clause, though. Do we get anybody? We do not, as expected. Yeah, I really didn't think we were going to get anyone, and we went 0-3 with the big names. AD goes to the Hawks. Okay. Giannis to the Heat, and then Paul George to the Raptors. Some interesting signings there. So, we're going to look at the next best unrestricted free agent. That is Andre Drummond, because we have like $90 million in cap space. Also going to give Fred VanVleet a contract as well, because we could always trade him, and we probably would. DeRozan, I might wait on. I'll probably bring in Dinwiddie, so can we sign at least one of those guys? We get all 3. Very nice. We don't even have to renounce the rights of Malik Monk or Hernan Gomez or Devontae Graham, so that is pretty sweet. And we end up signing all of them. That's what I'm talking about. So, of course, Giannis is still here. We can't afford Giannis, but I want to see like what we can get for Fred VanVleet and like an Andre Drummond, because I want to give James Wiseman most of the minutes next year. I mean, we could get Jaylen Brown. That is a pretty nice addition. Because he's only 24, and he's actually on a pretty good contract, making less than $30 million a year, at least for the next 3 years of the remaining on the contract. So I might go that route. Ingram would be nice as well. Okay, I might go Shea. but Shea will be restricted next year, and we would have to take on the contract Chris Paul and throw in a first. I don't really want to do that. D'Lo, I'll pass on D'Lo. So I think I'm actually going to do the Jaylen Brown contract. We would also get Kemba Walker. Wait, I completely went over that. I don't want to give up my 2024 first-round pick. I could throw in Miles Bridges in this trade. No, will they just do this? Oh, I still have a trade override on. Whoa, let's not do that. All right, so I'm going to try to give them their picks that they gave me. So we'll give you the 2022 Celtics pick. This might make them bad, so could I give them... they'll still have Tatum. I'll give them the 2023 one. Do they agree to that? They do not. So let's throw in... I guess we'll give them that one as well. So can we make this trade? No, they would want my pick next year. Oh, you know what? I guess I'll just give up my 2024 first. Yeah, we'll do this trade. We could move Kemba Walker at some point because we're going to have a lot of point guards with Devontae Graham, Dinwiddie, and Kemba. Yeah, I wouldn't mind moving Kemba just because if he opts out next year, then I kind of lose any trade value I have with him. So yeah, I think I found out who I'm going to trade him for, and it is to the Denver Nuggets for Mr. Jamal Murray. A straight swap. Don't mind if I do. We also... Oh, no, I can sign Devontae Graham. Okay, let's give him a 4-year deal. Player option. He should accept that. All right, sweet. And let's wait. Do we get Devontae? Come on, Graham. Accept my deal. There we go. We get Devontae Graham. Now I'll just give Hernan Gomez and, you know what? I'll give Monk a 3-year deal because I know it's obviously a huge overpay. But now I can kind of trade him because I know he's going to have at least... I think he would have 2.5 stars, right? So let's see. We get Hernan Gomez and Monk, and then if I throw them up in the trade finder, let's see. Yeah, Monk's got 2.5 stars, so we don't have to trade him right now due to them being under contract. So I think I might just wait till next year's draft and then move them. So I like where this team is going at the moment. So we have what 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. Lewis will be in the G League. I don't think I'm gonna move Bridges right now. Like I could package him with somebody else, but. I mean, we could just get Patrick Williams for him, who's on a great contract as well. Oh, that is debatable. We can get a first from the Pistons. Would they give me their first next year unprotected for him? Because I would do that. They would want my 2025 first. You give me fee. You know what? We're going to do that. I think the Pistons are going to be pretty bad, so that might be a really high pick. I hate trading away more future picks because that kind of limits us to making a huge blockbuster move down the line if we want to trade for like a superstar. But, you know, it kind of makes up for it because we have the Pelicans picks, or a pick, I should say, and then the Celtics picks as well. So I think at trading camps, I'm just going to send like Kyra Lewis to untapped potential because I'm pretty sure Wiseman might already have A+. Yeah, he already does. So I'm going to send, Kyra Lewis to untapped potential, and we'll do the same as well with Devontae Graham, who's still 26. I mean, he is getting up there age-wise, and I'll send it to PJ Washington, why not, who I think will be our starting power forward. So yeah, I'm going to send Kyra to the G League. All right, guys, so here is the rotation. It should be a playoff team. Murray, Brown, Svi Mikhailiuk, PJ Washington, James Wiseman, with a bench of Spencer Dinwiddie, Devontae Graham, Malik Monk, and Hernan Gomez. System proficiencies, 3 stars. If we don't make the playoffs, hey, we get a better draft pick. If we do, we know we're heading in the right direction. We are going to stand in at number 23 on the preseason power rankings. We do have the Pelicans pick. They're at 22. We have the Pistons. They're at 28. We also have the Celtics top 3 protected, but they're a lot higher at 8. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. And hey, we could have 3 lottery draft picks next year. All right, so we ended the first season with a 46-36 record. Not great, but hey, we're heading in the right direction, like I said a little bit ago. James Wiseman is your rookie of the year. He was phenomenal, and we're going to get him on such a good contract going forward. Yeah, he's going to be making 9 mil, 10 mil, and 13 mil. That's very nice to have. Aiden. Oh my god, look at that stat line. He was a beast this year. So we are the 4 seed taking on the Celtics. I see no Pistons, and the Pelicans made the playoffs, damn. But the Pistons were the worst team in the NBA, so we're going to have a top 5 pick for Miles Bridges and a future first. That's, I think, a very good trade. If you're curious to see kind of who did what, Jaylen Brown was our leading scorer. I would expect it to have been Jamal Murray, so that is a little surprising. We will figure out the point guard thing in the offseason. We might trade all 3 of these guys, who knows. PJ Washington was actually pretty good. He averaged 13 points a game and shot 41 from downtown. That's a good season. So yeah, we'll just simulate the round against the Celtics. Like, who are they rolling out? Van Vliet, who obviously we signed and gave them. He was pretty good this year. Yeah, he was good. And they also have Andre Drummond as well. So hey, we'll see who wins. And they actually beat us in 5. We were the better team record-wise, and we lost to them in 5. And they won it all. Wow, okay. Tatum's your finals MVP. So they got better, I guess, from trading us Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown. All right. So here we go, draft lottery. I don't think we're going to end up with the first overall pick, but that would be cool. So let's see. Do we stay in the top 3? I would like that. Please don't drop me to 5. Don't drop me to 5. And expected, what was expected, we dropped to 5. We also have 18 from the Pelicans. We have our pick at 20, and then the Celtics pick at 30. So we have 4 first-round picks, so we'll be able to make some moves. I think we are going to go in a different direction with our coach. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford, like, You know what? I usually do have good seasons with D'Antoni, so I will offer him a deal. I think he should accept that. And then assistant coach. I don't know if there's a 7 seconds or less assistant coach. Yeah, most of these guys are balanced. So I want to see, oh, is D'Antoni really the only 7 seconds guy here? Okay, never mind. Because I was going to try to hire like a head coach that was 7 seconds or less and then just move him to our assistant coach, but we don't even, I think, have the funds for that. So we do get D'Antoni. We didn't get the assistant coach, so I will just go after, or I'll offer him another contract. We might not get a good assistant GM, which is not that nice. I'm going to give this guy a 1-year deal and see if we have more money next offseason. Oh, I accidentally started up the draft, and Evan Mobley went 1, which is fine because we do have James Wiseman, so I really wouldn't want Evan Mobley. So I do want to make a trade. Oh, we have plenty of assets, too, to move. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Jalen Green or Cade Cunningham. So I'm going to make a trade up to 2, which is owned by the Houston Rockets. So I don't know if they have the cap space. Actually, Harden might have a player option so they can make a trade right now. So if I moved 18, 20, 30, and Devontae Graham, actually, we might be able to do this. Malik Monk and Billy Hernangomez. Could this get me number 2? It might not be able to. Yeah, never mind. So I will throw in Devontae Graham, and I'll probably just take out Hernangomez and Monk and see if that gets it done. It does not, so I will throw in Malik Monk, and that gets it done. So now we have 2 and 5 in this draft. So I'm going to end up with, I mean, I don't know who I want. It's either Cade or Green. I might go Cade. That's another point guard. But you know what? I'm going to get Cade. I haven't gotten Cade in a minute. So we'll draft Cade Cunningham, who was actually the number 1 guy supposed to go in this draft. Was he number 1 in the mock drafts? Yeah, he was number 1 in a couple of them. And then Mobley was 1 in another. So I'm going to hope that either Jalen Johnson or BJ Boston are there for me at 5. Preferably Jalen Johnson, but we'll see. So it went Jalen Green and then Jalen Johnson, unfortunately. So, I mean, we could see if 2K wants to be dumb as usual and offer me, yep, there's Jalen. This game, man. 2K, you gotta fix this bug. Why am I getting offered the number 1 overall pick? I mean, it's not as nice of a trade as like a straight swap. Like, I can get Jalen Johnson and a second. Like, 2K, you gotta fix this. I will definitely do this trade. So we end up with Green and Cunningham anyway. So yeah, we got an 81 overall and a 80 overall. We killed it that draft. Okay. So PJ Washington, we are going to pick up his team option. We'll see if we want to move him at some point. We'll offer Steve McKay, sure, the qualifying offer. Do we have cap space? I don't think we do. Yeah, we definitely don't. Okay, this actually might be a bad thing that I should have traded Murray. I don't know, because I want to go after, like, KD. Like, I think that would be huge if we could sign KD or Steph. Like, we need kind of that superstar. We don't have it. So, like, if I offer Jaylen Brown and Jamal Murray together, could I get, like, somebody really good? Like, Bam? No. Like, not really getting, like, a superstar here. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to do a Jamal Murray for Kristaps Porzingis trade, just because then he could be our power forward. Since we have, like, a bunch of point guards at the moment with Spencer Dinwiddie and Kyra Lewis and Cade Cunningham. So, they offer with Willie Hernangomez and then a 2026 first-round pick. Yep, we're doing that. I'm gonna move him to a power forward. So, I mean, this team's obviously nowhere near 82-0. Nowhere near it. So, I mean, if I move Dinwiddie and PJ Washington, could I get like a pretty good point guard? I mean, I'm cool with starting. Actually, no, I need a small forward. Never mind. Yeah, and I'm going to do this trade for Michael Porter Jr. with the Phoenix Suns. So looking at the team right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to bring back Svi Mikhailiuk, so that will be 8. I'm not really liking the makeup of this team. I think I might have messed up by going after, like, Jamal Murray and those guys rather than just, like, I guess getting younger guys or on cheaper contracts. Yeah, like, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford one of these guys. Is there somebody I can get that's good on the mid-level exception? Yeah, we do need a backup center, so I'll sign Derek Favors for, like, a 2-year deal, and I'll just probably end up trading him next year on draft night anyway. All right, so what does Svi want? Because then I'll just give him, I'll give him a 2-year deal and we sign him. So I'm pretty sure we have, like, 8 good guys. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we're fine, actually. Look at that. Kemba Walker's here. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad I traded him away to capitalize on his value last year. As KD went to the Bulls, Curry went to the Nets, Kyrie to the Nuggets. All right. I actually love Kyrie in Denver with Jokic. That'd be pretty fun. So, yeah, a lot of greens here, which you want to see because our team is pretty young. Yeah, it's pretty young. So I said Kyra Lewis 2 on-top potential, and I'm going to do the same with, I don't know, actually, is Cade and... Okay, no, I'm going to do it with Jalen Green. All right, guys, so here is the rotation. Cade Cunningham, Jaylen Brown, Michael Porter Jr., KP, and then Wiseman as our starting 5. And then we have Kyra Lewis, Jalen Green, Derek Favors, and then Svi Mikhailiuk off the bench. Says our proficiency is 4-star. 7 seconds. Okay, that's pretty good. We could get up to 4.5 at the end of the year. And we come in at number... Wait, are we high? Oh, we're number 2. Look at that in the preseason power rankings. All right, can we win 55 plus this year? Yeah, I don't know how. this team went 74-8. What? I'm kind of shocked. I'm actually very shocked. It has to do with the system proficiency or something. I think this team just gels together as Bull. It's on a NBA second team. We got to be at 4.5 stars, right? Yeah, we're at 4.5 stars. That was expected. I didn't expect it to be that good. I thought maybe we could have went like 70-12. 74-8. Can I check the calendar? Yes, I can. So, holy crap. Wait, we didn't lose a game. Oh my god. And it was a 1-point loss till January 18th. But we had a lot of close ones. Like, we beat the Cavs by 2 there. Beat the Clippers by 7. Beat the Mavericks by 7. Beat the Bulls by 8. They have KD, right? Yeah, they do have KD. But hey, 74-8, I mean, it's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I don't know if that's the highest we'll go in this video. But we'll have to wait and see. Kyra Lewis was pretty good in his rookie year. Cade Cunningham was also good in his rookie year. Jalen Green was very solid. I mean, it's a good team. I didn't think we'd go 74-8, so I don't have too much confidence that we'll win it all. I mean, we could. I mean, we just swept the Sixers. Taking on the Magic. How are they looking? Howie Dawson. Who is this? Who is this? What? This guy looks like a stud, and he went undrafted. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Nneka Okongwu averaged 25 and 10 in round 1. He averaged 22 and 9 this year. They found the next Dwight Howard. But we ended up beating them in 5. I mean, I'll take that, definitely. Cade Cunningham had 30 here in Game 5. We're taking on the Hawks. You have Trey, Lonnie Walker, Hunter, AD. Might be a tough one. We'll see, though. Nope, we ended up winning in 5. Let's go. We ended up losing Game 2, right? No. Which one did we lose? Or we lost Game 1. Actually, you lost by 17, and then we won 4 unanswered. Okay. So it's looking like we are going to win it all here in the second full season. Just kidding. Oh, no. We ended up winning. We ended up beating the Pelicans in 6. Finals MVP is James Wiseman. I feel like we have a lot of room for improvement. Like, I feel like we do a lot of things well. Like, I feel like we're a good defensive team. We're a good shooting team. Like, you can see how many guys have A+ 3-point scoring. Is that why? Like, oh my god. Everybody that's playing besides James Wiseman and I guess Derek Favors, yeah, has a -3 or better. Maybe that's the key. I don't know. Perimeter D, we can actually improve. We have good playmakers. Maybe it's the shooting. Maybe that's the key in 2K21. I never really figured it out because I feel like that team in 2K20 would have went like 62 and 20. I don't think they would have won 74 games. So maybe shooting is huge in the sim this year. All right, so yeah, we're going to try to go back next year and do better than 74-8 as Melo goes to the Hall of Fame. He gets his jersey retired by the Denver Nuggets. Do we have any lottery picks? I don't think we do, but hey, we might. Yeah, we don't as expected. So what picks do we even have in this draft? We have 30, which is ours, 26 from Boston, and that is it. We're going to keep D'Antoni and we'll keep Ryan Williams. I mean, they did a great job. They helped us win it all, 74 games. Like, I'll take it. So let's go to the draft. I mean, I know Amani Bates is like the #1 guy. Do I trade Michael Porter Jr. for #1? I still need to find a better draft class, but yeah, he's like a 9. Yeah, I got to do that. Because then this will clear up cap, which I think we would maybe have enough to go after a max guy. I don't know. Kristaps is a player option, so I'm going to try to trade Michael Porter Jr. for #1. Why not? With the Wizards, will they agree to that? They do not. I will also throw 26 and 30, and they don't want to agree with that. Okay, I'll throw in this Dallas first. No? What? All right, fine. Take Derek Favors from me. Come on. Are you serious? I don't want to give up all of that for #1. Wow, they really won't give up #1. They would want Favors. They would want Cade. Ooh. And I would have to take on... I mean, I would do that with Michael Porter Jr., though. Why don't you do this? Like, do you want to get rid of Wall? All right, I'll throw in the Mavericks pick, and I'll throw in Svi Mykhailiuk as well. Maybe that will help. All right, instead of this pick, I'll throw in Derek Favors, and then if they say no to that, then we're just not going to do the trade. So where's Derek Favors? Is he already in this trade? Oh, wow, they actually said no to this. 32 first-round picks, Michael Porter Jr., a 2026 Dallas pick, Svi and Derek Favors. Yeah, I guess I can't trade for Amani Bates. That sucks. Getting Pascal would have been cool, and wow, he was amazing this past season. But... I mean, we do have KP. He's making 35 mil. I think I might do this trade and view this as an upgrade, trading Michael Porter Jr. for Brandon Ingram. Yeah, that's definitely an upgrade. So Kristaps declines his player option. All right, so we're gonna... I guess he's priority #1. So moratorium, I mean... See, like I would love to sign Harden. We unfortunately do not have enough. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring back Kristaps Porzingis. That's pretty much it. So I don't know if replacing Michael Porter Jr. with Brandon Ingram will get us over the edge to go 82-0. I don't think I'll ever be able to go 82-0. Like, I will always lose a game. Like, we almost did it with the Celtics, right? We went 81-1, I think. So, I don't know. Maybe it's possible. But I'm going to trade Derek Favors and Svi Mikhailiuk for Luke Kennard. That's actually kind of interesting. I actually might go for Steven Adams in this pick just because I need a backup center, and I'm also getting a pretty good draft pick in there as well. Okay, I think I might do this trade just because Shea, yeah, is kind of like a superstar. Okay, so we're going to trade the pick we just got, the Pelicans pick down the line, Jaylen Brown, for basically Shea and Sadiq Bey. Now, how many players do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we'll see if this team can do better than 74-8. I don't really have a lot of faith just because I think we overachieved by a lot last year, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys, so here is the rotation. Cade Cunningham, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Brandon Ingram, Kristaps Porzingis, and James Wiseman as your starting 5. And then a bench of Jalen Green, Kyra Lewis, Sadiq Bey, and Steven Adams. System proficiency is 4.5 stars. It could be 5. I don't know. Like, Kristaps is holding us back a little bit, but you never know. Maybe we will hit 5 stars. We're coming in at number 4 in the preseason power rankings. So I guess we'll just get into the sim right now. I'll stay on camera, and we'll see if we can beat 74-8 in the final season, and we're 1-3. Okay, so the best we can go is 79-3. That's not very good. I don't know why I go to the end. Oh my god, we're actually playing kind of horrible. We're 10-4. I mean, oh my god, we have 5 losses. I guess, yeah, last year we definitely overachieved and it was a fluke. Damn, we're 21-6. Oh my god, we're gonna have double-digit losses. No, this is so embarrassing. Are you serious? I didn't think this team got that much worse. Oh my god. Alright, final stretch here. Are we even gonna win 60 games? We might... Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna win 60 games, but that is embarrassing. Oh my god, that is no bueno. Oh, I'm embarrassed. We go 64-18.